hands together to welcome Captain Mohamed Al Ali, SVP, ADNOC Logistics and Services. Today he is being awarded the EIU Doctorate in the Maritime sector.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. I really would like, first of all, to thank AIMRI and International University for actually awarding me this recognition. It's really an honor and a pride that I cannot really describe. I would like also to take this opportunity to thank my family, my friends, my colleagues, who really helped me every step along the way to actually be here today. So without you, I couldn't have actually made it or achieved this. I would like to also share with you that 28 years ago when I started my career, I was one of the first UAE nationals who actually to be sailing on LNG carriers. At that time, many people thought we could not make it, that it's only a matter of time before we actually break down and leave this career for good. Nevertheless, every year after year, we prove them wrong, and we have shown how successful we can be. And we have built a whole new national marine industry here in UAE, and I'm very proud of every UAE national who made it through, and this award actually goes to all of them. And please, tap on your shoulder, we all made it, and thanks for actually making such a wonderful commitment. I would like also to share with you that when I joined the team, in ADNOC management, it was a real privilege to work among such colleagues, passionate colleagues who come to work every day thinking what change we can make today, what we can do to make a difference. And I would love, to actually share many stories, but I know that we don't have the time. But every day we have worked hard and we contributed, and we have managed to quadruple our fleet as we stand here today to a magnificent number. And without them, this achievement could not be true. And I left the ship management team 3 years ago and joined the commercial team of the Offshore Logistics. I left them with few values that I live by every day, and I would like to share these values with you. I think it's quite useful for you to listen. The most important factor to actually be a successful leader, to lead by example, to share the load with your team, to actually work side by side with them every day. Believe me, your team will move mountains for you if you see that you have their back, no matter what happens, no matter what goes wrong. They know that you are always going to be there behind them, and you're going to support them all the way. To be successful in business, I think it's very important to bring forward trust. That works at every level, whether with your subordinates, whether with your colleagues, whether with your customers, whether with your clients. It works every time. It's amazing. When they feel that you actually think about their best interest, and you ensure that you actually think about also that they're gaining from this business, they will give you the best what you need. I achieved this sometimes in the first meeting, sometimes in a few more meetings, but once it is done, once they feel that you trust them, they will trust you back, and wonders can be achieved. Persistency, ladies and gentlemen, for me, has been the key to every success. Yes, maybe you need to be very intelligent, you need to be very experienced, you need to actually work very hard, but believe me, you can surround yourself with colleagues who can do that. But being persistent is the most important for me in every success story I have seen in my life. I have many stories, but I would like to share some of them. When we actually wanted to find employment for our LNG vessels, already vessels which completed almost 30 years of age, nobody thought that was actually achievable. We continued working hard, persistently, never give up, and we made it, with 3 vessels actually converted to floating storages. Amazing achievement. Dual fuel VLCCs in this region, it was almost unheard of. Nobody can think that this actually can be done. We made it happen through persistency. If you actually lived with us every day, even the project team themselves were about to give up every day, but no, we continued, we worked hard, we made it happen. When we transformed our operating model in the offshore logistics, people thought that that's a mission impossible. We took a cost center, converted it into a profit center, achieved cost saving for the client, and achieved higher revenue for the company. Amazing achievement. People thought that this is never going to work. But we worked hard for almost 3 years, and now today we are very much proud of one of the biggest and largest integrated logistics solutions in the world that is actually growing every year by year. Finally, I would like to say that one of my biggest proud stories is actually creating a new business stream within ADNOC Logistics and Services, and within 1 year, we managed to actually acquire a project of a value of $1 billion to build a new artificial island in the offshore. Even the project team themselves, they continued working hard, but they never thought that this is going to happen. Honestly, they thought this is almost a mission impossible, but I think believing is very important. Persistence is even more important. And this is how we made it. A final thing I would like to say, and I live this honestly, and I believe it every day. The happiest people in the world who actually make others happy. And maybe some people don't believe in that. You know, they don't actually make the extra mile. They don't think, you know, if I do something, it makes the other people happy, what am I going to get out of it? Believe me, that gives you a fantastic satisfaction that you will never feel. So I would like to say, Sir Sohan Roy, thank you very much for making all of us happy, and please have a good evening. Thank you very much.